What's going on, people? How you doing? We'll let everybody come in real quick. Sorry if I mixed up anyone with this live thing. I had like a scheduled thing, but I couldn't. I'm still new to the live situation, so I had tried to schedule it and I couldn't do it. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. Do my research on that a little more and everything. But here I am. We're gonna talk it up today. So I hope you're ready. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of, hold on one second. I just want to put this in, put my Cash App in. I sell 39. And again, if you guys, like my content that I bring in, please, do what you can to support and stuff like that. I got a bunch of stuff on my desk. My phone is going crazy. For some reason, every time I'm about to get on live, that's when it starts going crazy. Again, sorry to make it a little difficult, or if you was waiting to see me go live. But as a matter of fact, let me put this on real quick. I'm gonna share it to my Twitter and my Facebook, and then we're gonna begin. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hope everybody enjoying their weekend, because I am. It's nice, relaxing weekend. Father's Day weekend, all the brothers. Happy Father's Day. How's everybody doing? I hope you get everything you want for Father's Day, especially being around your children as you are every day, no matter what type of father you are. If you a part-time father, a full-time father, as long as you in that your children or your child or children life, to me, that's all that counts. But yeah, man, let's do it up, man. I see. I know you guys looking at the what you call it. When you first see it, you see the fist thrown up by the feminists. And I told people, my Instagram and Facebook friends, that we're going to be talking about this. Hold on one second. Yeah, we're going to be talking about this situation where I said earlier about what's going on with and I asked the question this morning, particularly pertaining to what's going on with like who is the Black feminist actually helping out in the Black community, in our community, is what I said. And why are they not being called out as much as so-called deadbeat dads? Why is this not happening? And when we do call them out in no derogatory language or what have you, respectfully, why do we get called out for calling them out? You know what I'm saying? And this is the topic that I want to get on this. And this pertains to a lot of things that's going on when it comes to the victimhood mentality that most Black Americans, it seems to have. And let's say if you want to be PC, a lot of Black Americans that I know of, they are on that victimhood mentality. And why are we on it? Is it because we are taught to make sure that we are taught that, to worship the woman, no matter what she say, and, the woman, she has different rules in the Black community that we can't contradict who she is. We can't speak on, respectfully on who she is. Why do we have to? And then a lot of things that I'm seeing now, the Black woman want to be protected all of a sudden, and I'm just trying to figure out why is that, because it don't look like you want to be protected in the household, but you want to be protected outside of the household, you know? And when we do protect you, we shouldn't protect you. It's like, what do you do as a black man in America? You know what I'm saying? I know who I'm going to be protecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be protecting my lady, my daughter, and my grandmother as much as I possibly can, and any other woman that's in my family that's related to me or what have you. You know, I know when we do that, I'm not going to be protecting any woman that's going on her way to make problems for other people. No, that's not going to happen. You can have Sips for that. You can have Pookie and Ray Ray for that. Pookie and Ray Ray can do everything that you want him to do. He usually would do it. But anyway, and I just want to know everything that we're following right now, the feminist movement, the inability to make manly decisions in the Black American sector of things. I want to know for I want to know what are we benefiting when it comes to the feminist movement? Because more Black liberal feminist women, and being liberal again, I want to make sure I used to clear it up a lot, but I want to clear it up more. It don't matter how you vote. You could be a conservative, or you could be you could be a Republican, or you can be an Democrat. You It depends on how you vote. You know what I'm saying? It don't depends on how you vote. Being a liberal woman is, in my perspective, is how you react to things, how you are as a person. So again, to finish up what I was saying, a liberal feminist Black woman, who is she? Who do she benefit when it comes to the Black community? And then who do she benefit out of the Black community? No, what elements do the Black man get for helping the feminist Black woman? Even the feminist Black man, there's a lot of feminist Black men out there, a whole lot, plenty, because their mindsets is helping everyone else and stuff like that. I'm actually going to do a lot of research that I've put up on on my notes on my computer on my cell phones or what have you, and I'm going to read up on the definitions of a Black feminist and what that pertains of, and who what what's the history of them when they helped of helping other than us. See, I intake the Black feminist woman. Her three elements of mindsets is the globalist, the racialist, and the feminist. The globalist is the globalist mindset is where they're taking care of everyone else but their own, like white LGBTQ, the women's rights movement, because they think of themselves as women first, then a community. This is the liberal feminist woman. So the globalist mindset, they take on everyone else's. They want to care for everyone else. They want to, mother everyone else, but they own a lot of times nowadays, but they own households. They rather, take on helping up others. They, they ready to kill another Black man mentally, subconsciously as well, if the Black man disrespect the liberal white woman, the liberal feminist white woman, more than they are their own children. This is all stuff that I saw growing up, saw learning now, understanding who they really, what their side, what their side is really on. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And I look at it as, they helped out a lot of people. The Black feminist woman, I can't see in any of things that I checked in, that I relate to, that they actually help their own. Here we got the Black Lives Matter movement. And then people look at me like, oh, well, it's black men in there. Just like I said at the beginning, it's a lot of black feminists. And again, a black feminist man as well, he's a globalist. His three categories, his mindset, he's a globalist, he's a feminist, and he's a racialist. So let me just tell you the three. It's like I said, a globalist is a person, they're a globalist mindset. They don't just think of their people. As a matter of fact, they actually think of their people last, and then everybody else first. The racialist mindset is what's going on. When anything happens, when it pertaining to Black America, especially the death of a black man or the beating, killing of a black man or what have you, they feed upon that. Not because that they care, it's because of its attention it's attention that's being shared. You understand me? It's attention that they want to that they want to gain out of it. It's no real changes and stuff like that. No real changes. People might say it is. People will argue, but a lot of people can't tell me what actually they change. What actually a black feminist person, especially a woman, change within empowering black people. It's always empowering the woman or empowering somebody that's non-black. That's what happens. All this attention that's being gained with these different entities, as in the mainstream media, as these the market, like when we talk about Netflix or we talk about Amazon, that's trying to put their little thing in, that's trying to give us our what we call our glory, saying stuff like that. I read something on what you call I read something today. One of the articles they were saying it might not have been a true article. I got to look on it again, and it was saying that Chick-fil-A is opening only on Sundays now, and it's only going to be for black people. What this is the awards they're giving us. They're giving us hugs and kisses and saying, I know you like chicken and stuff like that. They're giving us that now. You know what I'm saying? And what we are getting, that shit that ain't gonna last, I give it to next week or the week after, it's gonna be something. It's gonna go away. You understand me? Okay. Again, just like I said, this is gonna be, I'm gonna try to be on here for a minute or two. I'm not gonna try to, just overwhelm y'all with things, but I just want to let you guys know, if you like what you hear, please subscribe to my channel. Please share and like. And if you want to, my Cash App is Kasum39. I've got it right on there on the live feed. And anything, any questions you want me to answer and stuff like that, it'd be great. I want to answer everything you want me to answer. But yeah, so we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on with this. So the consciousness of a liberal black woman or male, female or male, the consciousness in that, it doesn't pertain to us. It never does. It's for everyone. And the feminist mindset, that's the last. That's what they think they are first. They woman first and black second. Just like a lot of black people that's homosexual, a lot of them think they're homosexual first and black second. It's a hatred towards us that it was taught by, the slave master, and was taught by this society in general when it comes to the black American man in this country. We taught to hate our women. We taught to hate our men. We taught to be separate at all times. If we are homosexual, we taught that we're homosexual first. If we're a woman, we taught to be, a woman first. We don't think family. We don't think of a village. We think all the opposites that we can think. And people get mad at facts in our society. You know what I'm saying? People in our community. Again, like I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook. Sorry, I was on Instagram. I seen with a young lady in the area where I live at. She was talking some crazy. She was talking some stuff that said, protect protect the black woman. Don't don't what do you call that? Please forgive me. I'm gonna say protect the black woman. Don't judge her. Just when you see her getting in trouble, protect her. And if you don't judge her, just say hi to her, tell her that she's beautiful, and go about your way and doing all that. This is the respect, the so-called respect that the black man get. He doesn't see it. A lot of us starting to see it. A lot of us are starting to see the 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 in your face disrespect that we are getting. They want us to protect people, the mindset of a black feminist, when a black feminist is probably more hurtful than any other feminist, because our people are already, you know, under the totem pole. But when you go against each other, when you taking on feminists that really don't see us, like non-black feminists that really hate the black man, and then you got black feminists the same way, that's even worse, you know. And a lot of this stuff can be, it's our problem, the black man's problem, because we're not taught, coming up, especially the last 40 years or so, we're not taught to value ourselves. We taught to be so disrespectful to ourselves and to the people that's around us. A lot of us, not all of us, a lot of us. We taught to not put the Most High first. We taught to not know we love a woman before we even love ourselves. You know what I mean? We were taught that, like sex objects. We taught to be sexual at a very young age. Like I said all the time, 1 out of 3 black men been molested by the time they're 10 years old, but nobody want to talk about that. We don't talk. We don't want to talk about a black man in a feminist mindset, how a feminist think. A black man could never be the victim of anything. Okay, and again, I don't want to go on this topic like as I did before, because I already did a whole live on Black Lives Matter, and how the 3 women are black um, feminists, black liberal feminists, LGBTQ members. And I see a lot of black men are really, a lot of black men are really not thinking and not understanding what they actually are like portraying, trying to, give props to. But I started to realize a lot of them black men are what you call very, what's the word? They are more feminist than the women that they they big up. They are more feminist than they are. You know what I'm saying? And this is the God honest truth of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame, but a lot of our people, we're not going to be able to get through. I hear it a lot. I hear it a lot about a lot of guys that's way smarter than me. I must admit that would say it all the time. You're not going to get through most black people because we want to live in that bubble. We don't want information that we need to know. But I see a lot of brothers starting to realize that. I see it. And this is the pain. This is because we're not depicted as black men in America, black American men. They're not depicted as being being good, being good men because of how we grew up. We're not depicted on being uh, you know all sorts of different things. We're not depicted on being the victims of things, being as though they want to victimize us. They want us to have that victimhood so bad. And it works out for most of us, meaning that it could harm us. Victimhood can harm us. It doesn't, it really, really doesn't make us better. It, it absolutely doesn't and everything. And I'm looking, I'm trying to get my notes because I had a lot of notes on it, the definition of black feminists and stuff like that. Want to look that up and I want to give you the knowledge that I have that I want to give you so you can understand this. Any man that's respected, any black man that's usually respected is the black man that's more emasculated of his own, more think like a woman, you know, mainly think like a feminist. Uh, More is a Pookie and Ray Ray that can give her trouble more than she needs and stuff like that. And with this Father's Day thing coming up, again, I'm seeing it every day. I'm seeing the disrespect that they're giving us. It could be our fault because men 40 years ago didn't take lead of the households, being as though I know a lot of a lot of crazy stuff that was going on, that's going on today, that been going on, was keeping us from being fathers in our own households. But we got to understand that they got a lot of help. The non-blacks, the people that's not in our communities, they got help, and we know who that help was in the 70s, who was helping the feminist movement trample all over the black community. It didn't trample over nobody else's community but ours. And it's been like that since slavery, to be honest with you. But it just got worse. You know what I'm saying? When my great grandfather was coming up, it's nothing like it is today. But it was beginning to do that because the black man couldn't be masculine in his own home because he had, I'm talking about 200-300 years ago, because of, it wasn't his home, and 100 to 50, 70 years ago, 70 to 100 years ago, same thing. And it was a lot of things going wrong in this whole situation. And we never ever got to a way that we understood this, especially now. It took it over. The feminist movement took over us, without a doubt. It took over us. You got brothers really putting down Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, and I really don't understand that because they're not doing nothing to benefit us. None of this stuff is doing anything to benefit us. You got these young men don't need to understand that it's only going to work when we understand that we are not getting no solutions made. Everything we getting made getting made is these gestures that they're going to give us, balloons or some shit. They're going to give us discounts. They're going to give money, but no changes are being made. They get arrested, a million police officers, or fire a million police officers. There ain't going to be no change. Because the reason for it, because they know we weak into that. We let the woman lead us. And not just the woman, the liberal woman, the feminist woman, the globalist woman, the racialist woman, black woman. We let her lead us. It ain't like the woman that's a nurturer, the woman that has the respect of a man because she knows who a man and who's not. She looks for order. Not that woman. They want the woman that's in competition with us. Again, guys, if you like what you see, please subscribe to me, like and share, and we go from there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as I'm looking at this stuff and I'm trying to go to my notes. That's why it's taking me so long to look, get stuff up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right too. You know. Yeah. So hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get this going. Hold on. See, that's the thing. We all think as a whole that we should, we should follow these people. That's not really giving us nothing to follow, and they aren't supposed to. A man not supposed to follow a woman that's in chaos and disorder. A man only supposed to follow a woman at all. If you ever look at the news stations and stuff like that, it's the woman that's competing with the black man. It always the woman that's competing with the black man. It's not the woman that's doing anything just but competing with the black man. And that's it. You know? And this is a shame. This is the main problem that I have. That's what's going on in society. And it's one of them things that it's not going to be it's not for us at all. You know what I'm saying? The whole predicament that we are in nowadays is a predicament that we're going to be in another five or so years. You know, I read up a bunch of different things that was on the Black Lives Matter website that was pertaining to this letting you know who who they respect and who they don't, who they want to progress in this society and who they don't want to progress in society. And one thing I can tell you, they don't want to progress, and you will find out yourself, they do not want the black man to progress in this society as being the leader. They would rather have a transgender man to be the leader of of the black community. So yeah, I'm over here looking at the things that okay on self love, and this is what it's all about. The super liberal feminist woman is she's definitely she she's delusional about how she loves herself, because any person that loves themselves the most, they respect themselves, they understand themselves, and they respect people. That's the opposite of a liberal woman, uh, a liberal feminist woman. Okay, there's some quotes here. What's her name? Andra Lordy is her name. There's a quote here where she says, "Caring for myself is not self-indulging; it is self preservation. I'm sorry, and that is an act of political warfare. The act of political warfare for just caring for yourself, stuff like that. See, this is the act of making sure uh, making sure that the man knows that she's in a battle with him, especially the black man. Letting the black man know that she's in battle with him. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing else. Let me read on. This is what Miss Audre Lorde is saying. Most of us did not learn when we were young that our capacity to be self-loving will be shaped by the work we do and whether that work enhances our well-being. I don't understand that. Most of us did not learn when we were young that our capacity to be self-loving would be shaped by the work we do and whether that work enhance our well-being. Okay, so you have to show. I believe in making sure the woman, especially my woman, is cared for, is protected and stuff like that. I do. I make sure that happens as much as I possibly can. But I can't make sure she's happy. because it's hard as hell. And anybody with some sense know in this society, it's hard as hell to make a woman happy. You could be the richest man in the world, you and give her all the money you can't possibly give her. She still won't be happy because you, in order to be a rich man, you got to work hard. You could be unemployed man and you always in her face every day because she wanted more attention because you unemployed, and then that's a problem as well. And this is not talk pertaining to all women. I'm not. I know it's a lot of women in society and men that's not in a right. So people know I blame the black man for this, for us not understanding what's going on. I blame us. Why would I blame the woman for all what's going on? This helps in it. It's a team effort of disaster that we call the Black American Society. Definitely a team effort. Absolutely. Okay, this is from Bill Hooks. Bell Hooks is another Black feminist. If any female feels she needs anything beyond herself to legitimate and validate her existence, she has already given away her power to be self-defined, her genders. So I'm gonna read that again. I'm sorry. If any female feels she needs anything beyond herself to legitimate and validate her existence, she is already giving away her power to be self-defined. Black feminist Bill, his name is Bell Hooks. What you don't understand is it's like when a woman is a liberal feminist, and as she get a little older, especially if she loses looks, you have to battle with her. It's not even the young ones. It's not a type of situation where she respects you because you're trying to tell her that you're beautiful. Let me be the man for you. Let me be the provider. Let me be the protector. You can do whatever you need to do as a modern woman, and I want you to because we need help. We are supposed to be a team, baby. We're not supposed to compete with each other. You're supposed to be my complement. Okay. Here's a couple of quotes. Elisa Walker. In search of my mother's garden, I found my own. I don't know what that really actually means. Angela Davis. She's another feminist, Luciferian feminist woman. Again, I'm not here to to be the guy that people, oh, he's a this and that and third. I don't care. I'm all about truth. I'm all about letting the black man, the young black man, understand his reality. There's a lot of YouTubers that's doing this as well, but I want to make sure I keep this pace. There's nothing funny to what's going on in the black community. Nothing's funny at all. Okay? The resolutions, this is Angela Davis. Resolutions is a serious thing. The most serious thing about a resolutionary life when one commit oneself to the struggle, it must be for a lifetime. Okay, it's all about our resolutions. That's all they resolutions. This is, self, self-help for Black liberal feminists, women. Tony Katie, the job of the writer is to make resolutions irreplaceable. Okay. On community. Okay, this is a good one. There's a couple of things. Bell Hook. When we try fear, we can draw near to people. We can draw near to the earth. We can draw near to all the heavenly creators that surround us. Sounds weird. Um, okay, sir. Okay, Shirley Chisholm's service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. On feminist, Sojourner Truth. If the first woman God ever made was strong, even strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone. These together ought to be able to turn, wait, these together ought to be able to turn back and get it right side up again. So, okay, if the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, this these together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right on again. Don't understand that situation, but it's saying that to get it back, if she want to be the ruler, the man, the man can got to be out all situations, and if he gonna be with her, he must bow down to her, even her own son. It's ridiculous. Okay, June Jordan. I am a feminist, and what that means to me is such the same as the meaning of the fact that I am black. It means that I must undertake to love myself and to respect myself as though my very life depend upon self-love and self-respect. See, the liberal feminist woman, they want to be alone, but they want to be respected. They want to respect themselves, but they don't want to be alone. They want this, they want that, they don't want it, and they don't want that. A lot of them are just mixed up. That's why a lot of them take anti, all sorts of different vitamins, drink wine every day, you know, calling men this, men that, all sorts of things inside of them when it pertains to different partners. It's ridiculous. Okay, Audrey Lloyd. I am a black feminist. I mean, I recognize that my power as well as my primary oppressions come as a result of my blackness, as well as my womanness. And therefore my struggle on both of these fronts are inseparable. See, this is a whole situation where we take it from a perspective of what are we trying to define as a man? What are we trying to understand? A lot of brothers I know, are trying their hardest to be the best fathers that they possibly can be. A lot of them gave up, especially in the last 20, 25 years, because going, you know, is facing all that drama, all that, straight a feminine, the feminine divine, the worship of the feminine divine, and it's just been the way it's been. It just never helped the black family empowerment. Like I never seen it ever help us. And if you have seen it help us, please let me know. Again, guys, if you like this live, please subscribe to it, like my work. If you do, press like to the like button. I'm sorry. And if you can do that, that'd be great. And again, if you want to cash at me, it's Kasim39. You know, uh, as a man such as myself, I try my best to be the best man I possibly can be towards towards myself, towards my kids. I grew up basically, um, making sure that I'm not really, respecting myself, and I'm trying to, be the gentleman to a woman that really don't want a gentleman. You know, in that mindset. You know what I mean? It was a mindset of, these women are very confused. Uh, very confused. They want insight on just any man to try to conversate with, argue with, I should say, on social media when you talk about different things that's not helping the black community. See, if Black America was run by strong-minded people, being as though that's looking out for one another as a community force, that's not worried about who say this and who say that about us, that's not in a globalist mindset. It could have been a whole lot of things that could have got done. Many different things that we could have got done as a people, you know, and and it's upsetting. It's very upsetting, but at the same time, I'm not here for nobody but the black people that I'm supposed to be here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for nothing. I'm gonna share something with you guys real quick. I wanted to see this. It's a quote by Erica Lachey, and I got it from one of my Instagram people, young ladies, had to be no older than 20, 21 years old. This is the mindset of them. Please, this is what they said. It says, black men, please watch out for us. Make sure we get home safe. Don't allow yourself or others to harass or harm us. Please respect us. Please encourage us. Tell us we're beautiful. Value us. Please be loyal to us. Please make sure protection and safety your priority. That's great. And you know who was great for? A woman that actually values a man, that actually would do the same for a man. A man, not a play man, not a simpleton beta male, not a Pookie and Ray Ray. A man. That's for a man, especially when she says, please respect us, please encourage us, tell us we're beautiful, value us. Value how, and this is pertaining to liberal feminist women. What am I valuing? Like what do you want us to value when you don't respect the man that's actually the provider and the protector? Actually, the man that makes sure order is stored in the household. You don't value that. What you value is a man that's really not going to give you nothing that you ask for. And if you getting that you asking for, like watch out for us. Don't make sure we get home safe and don't allow yourself and others to harass and harm us. Do you really value that? Do you really want us to do that? Real men. Do you really want real men to do that? Okay, if you do, what are you doing for that real man? How are you making sure you're respecting yourself? This same woman that put this on here, anything half naked that she have on, she's putting it on IG. If her father is any high level thinking man, you think her father allow stuff like that? You think her father would allow that? The thing is no respect. Well, we're chauvinists because we want our young women and our women that we deal with, our daughters and the women that we deal with, to be respectful, to respect herself at all times. How can a man, especially the men, a lot of males that a lot of feminists, liberal feminist women are raising, a lot of them don't respect themselves. How they gonna be a man and tell you, that and value you when they don't even value themselves? How does that happen? Let me get this real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I just don't I would never get it. I just don't get it. I don't get what's going on when it comes to that. you know. But and this shows a delusional mindset. You know what I'm saying? This shows the mindset of that they're not worried about anything other than themselves. They want protection from males that don't even know how to protect themselves from women like them. How do that work? Please define that mindset. How do that work when you want protection from men that are not protecting themselves from you? You think just because I got something in the middle, a lot of these liberal do thy will feminists think because they have something in the middle or they got some type of degree that's the big value that they have. That's the ultimate thing that they have, and a man must respect that. A male might respect it because he might think that he could get something out of it. You know, Pookie Ray Ray might respect it because he think he might could get something out of it. You know, but a man such as myself that value himself before anything, because it ain't no man that's gonna live that's gonna live a logical life is not gonna, that wants to value a woman when he don't, he have no respect for her because she don't respect herself. So a man ain't gonna be disrespectful to you. What he gonna do is go to left and you're gonna go right, and that's how it's supposed to be. Again, guys, if you like my when you see it early, later, subscribe to my channel and hopefully and like and share if you possibly can. you know, but yeah, it's one of the things that stuff is not going to change unless we have a different mindset. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the black feminist right now, it seems like she's gonna get worse. She's not gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Because the high level mainstream media is going to make sure that she's the leader of of the black American community. They're going to make sure that. I'm gonna let you know that right now. They're gonna make sure that they're gonna make sure they're gonna have brothers on there and they're gonna be simping. Like when I watch ESPN, I see a lot of simping going on, a lot, and it's extremely sickening. It's like it's not cute no more. It's like sickening. It's like what the fuck am I watching? You know, like what does this got to do with anything? Simping for a woman that really she really needs some kind of accountability. She really needs to go see a psychiatrist, you know. But in this society, it's never going to happen. So in order for things to change in the Black American community, it's the man need to change. Okay, the man is going to have to change 100%. The man is going to have to value himself. The man is going to have to not be getting these super liberal feminist females pregnant. Because if not, this is what's going to happen. You know, and you can think what you want, you can say what you want, you can say I might sound like a fool, I might sound uneducated, but we know and we see the blatant disrespect that the black man is getting in this society, even by super liberal, globalists, racialists, feminists, black women. We know what's going on. We absolutely know what's going on. So I want you guys to take this and take this word that I'm putting in. And again, I want to make sure that I will develop my brand more and more. I got to really get to know, live. and how to make sure I'm sharing the right things. Because, yeah, I mean, make sure I'm doing the live right, especially and everything. Okay, what's up? What's going on, everybody? And again, I want to make sure that I'm doing, that I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure anything that I put out there, that I'm putting it into frame of understanding that the only thing that's going to change Black America is the Black man understanding his society, understanding that the liberal Black feminist woman and man is not going to help us at all. I do a lot of research on these things, and if you was on my live earlier, you would have seen what I was doing. But you could look back at the live and you could check what's going on. Um, but I really want you guys to understand that this is a serious thing. This is going to be something that we really need to start understanding as a Black man. We can't be making these bad decisions that we're making. You know, it's not helping out the kids for the next generation. None of this is helping out at all. All this competing with the liberal Black woman, because that's who we're competing with. We're not really competing with the woman, the Black woman that respect the Black man. We're not really competing with them that understands the difference from a Black man and from a beta male or a Pookie and Ray Ray that's going to F up your life. We're not talking about those women. We're talking about the Black women that want to compete with us. Don't want to be our don't ever want to be our compliment. They want to compete. And that's the liberal Black woman. That's the liberal feminist Black woman. And you could say whatever you want to say, but we know that who is not accountable at all. Who is the globalist? Who is the racialist? Meaning a racialist is a person that anything that got to do with race, don't matter what, they don't care about it. Just like a lot of these liberals, they don't care about it. They just want to have attention. A lot of Black liberal women, same way. They want attention. Feminist Black women, they just want attention. Just like non-feminist Black women, they just want attention. They don't want to build. They don't want to actually make progression in our communities. They don't want that. Even these liberal Black men, they don't want none of that. All they want is hug, kisses, money for whatever benefits that they was trying to get attention for. They don't want laws passed for us. They don't want people really going down. They just want to see them get handcuffed to go to jail, or want to see them lose their job. And that's how they're supposed to be. If the Black man, if you don't change and you start actually demanding respect in a logical way, not no crazy way, fighting people, hitting people, demanding respect, meaning though the woman's going to be the way she want to be, the liberal woman is going to be, the liberal feminist woman is going to be the way she is. It's fine. You go left, I go right. Or should I say, you go left, I'll go right. And that's it. Let's get out of here. It's a simple thing. It's not nothing to be, crying about. But if we don't do that, we're going to still be in the same situation that we are, because we letting these mainstream media letting these women of no value to Black families. They really don't give a shit about Black families. They only give a shit about their womanness mindset, their globalist mindset, their racialist mindset, and last but not least, their feminist mindset. They don't care about nothing else. Nobody cannot show me exactly what a feminist woman ever did to make the Black families empowered to understand that we must be as a whole, we must stick together. I never saw that from a Black feminist man or woman. There's a lot of Black feminist men and women. A lot. I never saw that. These different entities is not doing anything to help us at all. And if you see it, show me. Like again, you could go on my live chat, you can send me a message or what have you. You can show me what's going on. You can what we call it, you can download something and send it to me on what the Black feminist woman ever did for the Black families and Black households. We don't want to talk about that. It's like when these feminists with the J. Cole thing. It's almost an hour in, but I want to just say, it's like with the J. Cole thing, with the what's her name, non-rap, no name or some shit. It's like he wasn't even dissing her. We can't even have a conversation where we debating different things. We're called male chauvinists. We call this and that. You know who's doing that? The ones that's the leader of the Black movement, and that's the liberal feminist Black woman, the way white liberal white mommy and daddy wanted. Look what's going on, CNN, ESPN. We could name so many different entities. TV, sitcoms all over. They want the Black man to keep on following that bullshit. They want the Black woman that keep on following that bullshit. Not the liberal feminist Black woman, because they are the bullshit that we follow. They are. Saying things is what's going on with Father's Day now. Those are all feminist women talking about how, they the father and the mother. But those are all feminist women. Those are all feminist women. They ain't no real women that take fatherhood serious, that understands that whoever they sleep with is going to be the one that's going to raise their child. And, those type of women, actually, they think first for the most part. Those type of women think first, and this is what it is. We're not going to be in a situation no more as a Black man, is what I'm telling you, because there's a lot of Black men starting to realize it. Don't you see? We don't want to be in these relationships no more. We don't want to. We seen that it hurt us. Most of us wasn't shown that in our inside the household, because he was taught to value the woman that's disrespectful. We was taught to value the woman that was disrespectful. We wasn't never taught to value the woman that's not disrespectful. He wasn't never taught that. We was never taught that. We was taught a woman is a strong, independent woman is a woman that, whatever she says, you must take it and deal with it. That's what we was taught. You must take whatever she said and deal with it. If you don't deal with it, you're a weak man. You should be with a white woman or some shit like that, a non-Black woman. Tell me how silly is that? We supposed to a man of high level thinking supposed to deal with that? Pookie and Ray Ray and beta males that's emasculated as a male supposed to deal with those type of women. And then they're not going to even be happy with that type of man. I know a lot of what we call, they be like, yo, there's a lot of these hoes get married, quote unquote, they call them hoes, they hoes, or let's say women that like to sleep around in their younger days and their older days. They get married all the time. Who they marrying? Nigga, it's more simpleton beta males in this society than it ever before. And then they actually grow up, because a lot of these women that's getting married, that's that don't respect no one, especially themselves. that man, that simp starts to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That simp starts to understand, wait, what the hell I'm in this relationship? What I come home every day trying to make this woman happy. And all I get is, disrespect all the time. It's not it's not all women in the black community, but it's most women. You understand? It's most women being is it's most about and those women are the liberal feminist women. You understand me? Those are liberal feminist women. It's a lot of black women that want to be our protect. I just want to respect the man that understands a man because she usually grew up with a strong father figure and a strong mother figure. A mother was a good nurturer and a hardworking woman, and a father was a good provider and a protector. I tell my son all the time, don't be like me trying to date a woman because she don't have in my degenerate days, my two-dimensional thinking days. I tell my son, don't be like me trying to date a woman because because she don't have no father in the household. That's dangerous. And especially if a mother don't respect, that don't even respect herself. And nowadays it's an obvious thing because really it's been like this, no accountability. But nowadays they really not accountable. And then these are the same types, liberal feminist women, want a man such as like myself to protect them over the same men that they usually date, like the Pookie and Ray Rays, like the beta males that want to be physical with the woman. They want men like me to protect them when they really don't want protection because they want to run their mouth, they want to do whatever they want because nobody will be accountable. Look at all these black men that's on TV. Look at all of them. This look at every last one of them that's on TV and how they have to be, how they mindset have to be in order to be on TV. How they kowtow to every liberal feminist woman, not just black woman, all the time. All of them, just about. And it's frustrating when you think in a high level mindset and you see these things and you say, God damn, I don't want both my sons. My son is 20, I got a 1-year-old. He's going to be 20. I will not allow my son or my nephews, I try to talk to them, but one of them nephew don't listen quite well. But I try to talk to them, let them understand that you must value yourself as a man before you think about getting into a real relationship. You're a fool if you get into a real relationship, especially nowadays, especially kids that's 25 and younger. You get into a relationship with these women that really don't value themselves, and you trying to love them and hold, and you trying to protect them. They don't want your protection. They don't want your protection until it's too late. That's when they want it. And I said at the beginning of the live, the only person I'm going to be respecting and protecting is the women in my fucking family. And you crazy if I'm going to be trying to save a woman that don't want to be saved. Even if I see, of course, if I see a black woman getting hurt, even if she a fucking feminist, liberal feminist black woman getting hurt, I'm gonna do what I got to do. I'm a warrior. Thank God that I wasn't a dude that you know that was getting this victimhood mindset that they want the black man to have. That's why they got all these super liberal feminist black women being the quote unquote leaders of the black American community, thinking with no mind, no, we don't have nothing going. We don't have no laws passing. They want a black man to put a Black Lives fucking man. I'd rather put Scooby Doo on my damn t-shirt than put back Black Lives Matter on my t-shirt. Like a fucking fool putting I can't breathe and all that other stuff. You crazy. You got to be out your goddamn mind if you think a real high level thinking man that of logic and self reliance and stuff like that. Go get out of here with that. Again, there's plenty of idiots that would love for that to occur. There's plenty. You know what I mean? It's plenty of people that would love for to value that victimhood mindset in our community. Plenty. But it's not going to be me. It's not going to be my sons. You know what I'm saying? No. And my daughter is not going to be the type of person, even if her mother it's a problem because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was a kid. Her mother is super liberal and she's a feminist as well. You know what I mean? She don't value real manhood also, you know, but it's hard. But this is why I'm in my daughter's life to let her understand that a real man ain't gonna value all that bullshit you talking or you want to you want to compete with him all the time. Real man gonna want to do that. Real man gonna go his way. He gonna have you go your way. He not gonna physically harm you or nothing. Like go somewhere. There's plenty of dudes that's gonna attend to your dumb ass. So again, I gotta go cook dinner, whatever. Just want to let everybody know that this especially you brothers out there, you gotta smarten up. You gotta understand this victimhood, these people that they want us to take leadership from are not doing good for us at all. These people are not for us. They know it. They keep on putting us back. There's no real justice going on. They disrespected us all the time. It's about to be Father's Day, and a lot of them are gonna be calling themselves fathers because they the ones that picked the wrong motherfucking father anyway. In this society, you got to choose. You choose on who you sleep with as a woman. But again, it's the being unaccountable is another thing. But again, I'm telling you, you brothers really need to smarten up because these super liberal feminist black women gonna do what they want, and what they want is to make sure they rid of you. It just wants your seed, and that's it, point blank. But hey, everybody have a good weekend. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to come on here again, but I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna load a video up. Definitely gonna do that on a couple of topics as well. And again, if you like this, please subscribe, press the like button, and share it. And also, I got a Cash App, Kasim39. This to keep things going because I want to be better at this. By next month, next month this time, I want to be much better than this. I want to get about 30 more, 40 more 40 more subscribers. And man, I want to do this up because this is my dream, man. This is my dream to make sure our young black boys listen to some type of knowledge, some type of details, understanding what this world really is about. Because in our households, we getting this cookie and cream type of reality that's effing us up. But anyway, as I said, have a great weekend. I'm more than likely going to be here tomorrow. And like, subscribe, and share. And Cash App is Kasim39. Peace out, people. Happy Father's Day if I don't get back at you, but I will. Happy Father's Day. Peace.